There is no doubt that the Democrat Party is in complete disarray following the 2024 election. According to polling from YouGov, 33% of Democrats have a favorable view of their party, a new low. And the Democratic Party does not have a direct response. You have one side wanting to primary someone just for the sake of beating the next Republican, and you have the younger side basically wanting to start from scratch.
Here's what Hogg had to say of his plan. He said, people say they want change in the Democratic Party, but really they want change so long as it doesn't potentially endanger their position of power. That's not actually wanting change, that's selfishness. And from the New York Times, they said at a private meeting last month, a neutrality policy was circulated asking the party's top officers to refrain from any activity that would call into question their impartiality and even-handedness, according to two people with knowledge of the pledge, which sought to cover officers both in their DNC capacity and in their personal capacity. Everyone signed it except Mr. Hogg.
Because of Trump's victory, the Democrats have no clear leader for 2028. So here's a way too early tier list of the top 10 potential candidates. For the record, we're not going on based on who would be the best president. We're going on who would be the best at rallying the Democrats to get them back in the polls. Now before I start, I'll recognize again that this is too early. First up, we have Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, arguably the most powerful Democrat in Washington right now. His status inadvertently makes him a part of the current problem with the Democratic Party.
We will win. We will win. We won't rest. We won't rest. We won't rest.
Also, Schumer siding with Republicans on a budget bill is not going to help him out at all. People are still trashing him for it. So for the two people wanting a President Schumer, keep dreaming. Next up, we have Connecticut Senator Chris Murphy. The media has been praising Chris Murphy ever since he decided to not be a part of the joint address to Congress.
You're skipping his joint address to Congress on Tuesday. You believe other Democrats, House and Senate Democrats, should do the same, and why?
Oh, I think every Democrat needs to make up their own mind. I think that State of the Union speech is going to be a farce. I think it's going to be a MAGA pep rally, not a serious talk to the nation.
And that's really all there is to him. We'll just stick him in F tier and call it good. Next up, we have Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. In an effort to try and find a new leader for the Democrat Party, the media has been making an effort to give Jasmine Crockett a platform. Because of this, she shot up to fame within young Democrat voters. She has the personality of a young Democrat. She has no politician's filter. She continuously repeats the claims over Trump's bankruptcies and claims over healthcare and Social Security. This and her standing in identity politics makes her a standalone favorite. But there's one issue: ableism.
Because we in these hot-ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. Governor Hot Wheels.
Everyone deserves a step up unless they can't. D tier. Next up, we have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Among all young candidates, AOC is the runaway favorite. The fight oligarchy tour that she's been in with Bernie Sanders, and her finally paying her DCCC dues, foreshadows a presidential run. Plus, AOC is freshly 35 years old, so of course she's gonna make a run. Unless proven otherwise, I have to put her in A tier. Next up, we have Minnesota Governor Tim, defensive coordinator who thinks you can run a pick six, Walz. The Minnesota governor sharply lost relevance after the 2024 election, where he served as Kamala's running mate. And his ability to get his name out there in national politics has not gone any better. He's only known for cheering on the downfall of Tesla stock.
Saying on my phone, I don't know, some of you know this on the iPhone, they've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping.
And being heckled by veterans over the controversy of his military rank.
Welcome to the Capitol. It's great that you're here. Sir, you're welcome to come. Let me finish. Let me finish. Oh, hey, there's some passion in the middle.
Man, New Yorkers treated Anthony Weiner better. F tier. Next up, we have California Governor Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom is no stranger to being cocky in terms of politics. He survived a recall effort, got elected to a second term, and even played an ad on Florida television.
It's Independence Day, so let's talk about what's going on in America. Freedom, it's under attack in your state. Your Republican leaders, they're banning books, making it harder to vote, restricting speech in classrooms, even criminalizing women and doctors.
Pundits saw this ad as an indication of a presidential run soon. Of course, he couldn't run in 2024 because everyone predicted Biden was going for re-election, but now that 2028 is wide open, he might give it a shot. He'll have a hard time winning over moderate Democrat voters because of how far left-wing he is, but he does got a presidential look about him. We'll place him in C tier for now. Former South Bend, Indiana Mayor and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Pete initially ran in 2020 and was seen to be a more moderate face to the Democrat Party, and gained some support for it. I say some because he could not get a single bit of minority support to save his life. And in the Democrat Party, that's political suicide. Straight up F tier. And speaking of political suicide, New Jersey Senator Cory Booker. Booker, who also ran in 2020, cannot seem to gain any relevance at all. So in an effort to do so, he made a decision. Talk for a long time.
I rise with the intention of disrupting the normal business of the United States Senate for as long as I am physically able.
2,000 years later.
They're writing me letters with words like fear and terror. They're talking about staying up at night and not being able to sleep because they don't have a president that comforts them.
A few moments later.
Security offices are being closed already. And the question of why? Under the guise of efficiency, but you're hurting our elders.
3:28 a.m.
And he praises them. They just don't rule for him. He drags them and threatens them. So much so that...
In an effort to cause good trouble, as he likes to quote John Lewis, Booker cemented himself as just a champion yapper and nothing more. Just stay in New Jersey. Next up, we have ESPN personality Stephen A. Smith. Last but certainly not least, former Vice President Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is without a doubt the 2028 favorite. Candidates like AOC could challenge her, but many Democrats still have sympathy for Kamala Harris with her improvisational 2024 campaign. So she already has a massive head start over people like AOC, and she's not leaving the spotlight unless she chooses to. It's entirely possible that this list will change as the years go by, and especially after the midterms roll in. But for now, this is what we have. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.